Good day, good people. Once again, you've got the grumpy old nerds in your ear. We're back. As always, you know what? I just have to say, yeah, that was an amazing graphic display at the beginning. Thank you, Uncle Percy, for that. And we got that old Billy Squire music back too, as Uncle Rod would say.
Okay, I need
But
y'all to make up y'all mind. Y'all complained about. I don't know which one of the songs it was that y'all liked.
dude, I didn't complain. I just said it's the Billy
Oh,
Squire music. That's what Uncle Rod would say. Rod would be like, "Yeah, we got that stroke of music from Billy Squire." That's a deep cut.
okay.
Anyway, I'm Uncle John, your elder who knows way too much about movies and TV and stuff like that. Stuff that really grown men shouldn't partake in, but you know, what the hell. And as always, I bring my friends with me. Excuse me, I have a phone call. No, as always, I bring my friends with me who share the same opinions, and if they don't, they're just wrong. Over there is Cousin Amayu. Hi, Cousin Amayu.
Hi, my name is Amayu, Amayu, in case anyone was wondering. And this is what I look
Oh
like.
shit, was it spelled wrong in the thing?
I like this picture better.
Okay. And over here is Auntie Nicole. Hi, Auntie Nicole.
Hello. Do you see my friends getting ready for my birthday?
Colby out there just all with the unholy stuff. Over there is super producer Roy. Hi, Uncle Roy.
What's up? And yeah, the new pictures will be added into the thing here shortly. I just didn't have time to do it today because I'd already made that intro. But we will be playing Uncle Percy's commercial so that everybody can see, and we'll be sharing the commercial to the page so that you can then share it to all of your friends.
Ooh, how delightful. Down there is Uncle Tony in his new shop. Hi, Uncle Tony.
Hi, this is Tony, and I'm coming from the new location of Challenges Games and Comics.
Which is
Oh, 3983 La Vista Road, Suite 189.
so that's like
Central Jersey.
so that's like right across the street from where you were, right?
Yes.
So when you said sweet real hard there, sir, would you mean sweet as in location, sweet like tastes like candy?
It's like candy.
Location.
Okay. And then over there is Uncle Percy. Hi, Uncle Percy.
Hello, everybody.
Birthday.
And that's not the booty chair, is it?
This is Booty Chip 2.0.
Oh, booty chair 2.0, softer and better. How
Mhm.
about
Yeah.
What's up?
that? Yeah. So we've been gone for a minute. I hope you all missed us. We have enjoyed a little rest and relaxation, and we're ready to get back into it. And suddenly he appears. Hi, Uncle Rod.
Uncle Rob.
What's good, y'all?
Uh-oh. Coming like the voice of who?
Yeah, he said he's not going to show his face. That's fine.
My
Um,
camera's not working right now.
you know what? Your camera's not working. I'm echoing all to hell. So you know what? What a perfect way to come back.
Absolutely.
Um, let's start off. Spider-Man: Brand New Day has been released and is gaining all the money in the world. Um, I saw it and I loved it. I thought it was spectacular and amazing. Um, anyone else care to partake of a review of Spider-Man: Brand New Day?
I loved it too. Now, as far as my five bag popcorn rating system, I would probably give it either a 3.75 or a 4. Not quite a 5. It was very long. It had a little bit of it was a lot of ups and downs. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hey Alton.
Hey, Alton.
Alton, you know we ain't start on time. So you loved it, but you only give it a 3.75 out
Or
of
4.
5?
I could give it a 4. I could give it a 4.
That's what I said. I'm
I'm
like,
leaning I'm
Damn.
leaning more towards
right.
the 4.
Hate to see if you hated it.
Right. So why didn't you? Why
Why
would you
not the
only give it a
5?
4? Why would you only give it a 4 out of 5?
I don't have like a specific. I can't quite put my hand on it. I am going to watch it again though, just so that I can, make sure I didn't miss anything. But of all the Spider Mans, and I know that this is not going to be a popular opinion, I enjoyed which one was that? The one where it was the multiverse and it had Toby and all them.
Okay.
That was my 5 of the Spider Man franchise. So that's probably
No Way
why.
Home. That was a No Way Home, right?
Sure. Whichever one that was that had Toby and Andrew and everybody else, and yeah.
So
She
you're a
said,
slave to nostalgia.
she said,
I will
sure.
not say slave. Go black people. But I would say that the nostalgia gives it a
Go
little
black
something
people.
extra just for me.
Like we're a sports team. Okay,
Go
so
blacks.
did anyone else happen to see it?
No.
Not yet.
I saw
Unacceptable.
it.
Damn, you
Boo.
saw it. Percy, what'd you think?
Eh,
Really?
yeah.
Okay, you got to give me a reason why, man.
I got it. Yeah, I'm curious too.
Because I know these films are not made for us, but they could have they could have went in a little bit deeper with the storyline, especially if you're going to introduce someone like, spoiler alert, Jean Grey, or someone like that, and don't go into the whole X-Men or something. And then the Punisher as a second hand character. Uh nah,
I mean,
nah.
but Percy, it's a Spider-Man movie.
I understand that, but why all of a sudden the Punisher is always the second hero and all, like in Daredevil? You gotta go help. You gotta go help him. No, I could do shit on my own. Oh no, you gotta go help him. No, it's like lately he's just been the second hand
Hmm.
hero in these shows and movies. And I'm just trying to figure out, he really don't have a purpose except
To shoot
just being,
people.
yeah, just to shoot people, and then of course shoot the wrong person and all that, and then like I said, then you introduce Jean Grey, but then you don't go like, yeah, we see her on the end catching the bus to California, whatever the fuck, but I think they could have did a little bit more deeper, and then that closing extra credit bullshit. I'm like, yeah, they could have did it much. I mean, it
He
was too
said
much
extra
hype.
credit, like it's a homework assignment.
Too
So
much
okay,
hype.
I got to push back a little bit, Percy, because the whole. First of all, did you see this Punisher special presentation on Disney Plus?
Hell yeah, and I'm upset about that shit too.
So now you recognize why he's not a main character.
But oh, okay, but he can be a lead character. The problem is that something's going on with Disney that's fucking
Yeah, fuck Disney.
Disney's fucking Marvel, and
Hey.
and it's just
Did they at least ask him out?
hell no. You just want to bend over. No
Okay.
condom, no Vaseline,
No
just bend
lube.
over. Y'all gonna take
Hey,
this?
hold,
And
hold
we're
on.
back.
They gave
Hold,
them billions of dollars.
hold up,
Okay.
bro. Hold up, real quick. I was gone for a little bit. What was said before this?
Okay, so Rod, what we're doing is I was asking everyone's opinion about Spider-Man: Brand New Day, and
Okay.
me and Amayu loved it,
Okay.
even though Amayu only gave it 4 out of 5 popcorn bags, which is crazy.
Right. I was there for that. Okay.
But Percy is saying that Punisher has been regulated to a secondary character.
Okay.
And we're trying to explain that it's a Spider-Man movie. So in the Spider-Man movie, Punisher would be a secondary character, right?
Yes.
Just like Hulk was a secondary character.
It was like an extended cameo.
But the Hulk had a more presence than the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole bunch of stuff they could have made the story a little bit better than what it was. I think it was.
So you just didn't like the story.
I didn't like the story.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's
And
go.
also,
Okay,
may
I
I
could
say,
I kind of see what he's saying though. Go ahead, Amy.
just kind of on the same thing as Percy. I'm not a Punisher fan, so hate me for that. But I feel like that character, it could have been played by anybody else. It didn't even have to be the
Mm,
Punisher. And so
okay.
like it did feel very secondary to like Joe from down the street could have been a taxi driver, could have been him or whatever. So I do see that. Now I personally I love the emotion between, especially between him and MJ. Uh, got me right in the feels. The lack of love there. Yeah, I
Oh
understand
yeah,
that
she don't
feeling.
love. MJ
Yeah,
said
he's
we don't
like,
love these hoes.
I don't even know you. So yeah, I
Hey,
I
but
love
at
that
least she told
story.
the truth. She told the truth though.
And sometimes the truth hurts.
So,
So
Rod, I'm assuming you saw it.
I
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
okay.
Absolutely.
Your thoughts?
I think it was it was one of the better Spider-Man films that's come out. I think that the Punisher having like a guest starring role, it is New York City, so I could kind of see that. But to Amayu's point, that could have been another Marvel character that a totally fresh one that they could have introduced to do that. But I think they created a situation where they had this, this almost like this big brother or like friend dynamic with him and Spider-Man, which doesn't really exist in the comic. Punisher doesn't have any friends. but okay, whatever, right? Um, One thing that I thought was kind of weird was how they introduced Jean Grey. Um, she's a little young for what they're trying to do with the X-Men. So,
Well,
go ahead.
sorry, John. I was going to ask, what do you think they're trying to do with the X-Men? Because I thought they were rebooting everything.
For I thought that the X-Men would be older. So now you're gonna have a situation where you're gonna have Scott Summers and Jean Grey being basically
the first class,
Spider-Man's
the real
age,
first class, yeah.
Right. But Jean didn't have that kind of power then. So, I mean, if she's gonna be telekinetic and telepathic,
right?
of that on that scale, that young, I mean, I guess it could open itself up to other possibilities for when they finally do show up as a group.
So you're trying to say once you make her that powerful, where do you go from there?
Right. The only place you go there is Phoenix. And if you're gonna go Phoenix, then you got to go Dark Phoenix.
I think my only issue right now, and this is the same issue I have with X-Men '97, even though I love that show, is that they're really racing through what in the comics took years to develop.
Yeah.
Their X-Men '97, they have gone through like 20 years of comic history in what, 2 seasons?
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, okay, slow down.
Breakneck speed.
It's a great show. Right. It's a great show, but the episodes are 20 minutes long, and you give us 5 issues of a comic in those 20 minutes. And it's just like, damn. I know that the attention span of kids nowadays is that of a gnat, but shit, give us older people a break. Sony did a better job than Marvel would have done by themselves with Spidey.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one. Because Sony is hanging on by a thread. They're releasing bullshit movie after bullshit movie just to keep Spider-Man.
They've already said that they're not going to make any more Spider-Man offshoot movies.
Yeah, I think that was part of the deal that they did. They said that
they're losing too much money.
Marvel was like, don't mess our franchise up because we need Spider-Man as a part of the main continuity.
Right.
No, they just said they were dropping it because they were losing money. It wasn't making any money. None of the offshoot Spider-Man universe character movies did good. None of them. The Venom did the best.
And
everybody else's tax write-off.
Okay, so I still say that this Spider-Man film was probably one of the best, and I think Rod, you said that too.
Mm-hmm.
What did we think about the Hulk? Like you said, Rod, extended cameo. What did we think about the Hulk scenes in this film?
The Hulk was there to emphasize the fact that mutants are coming.
Yes.
Because that whole thing about the neutralizer and working on a genetic level, and this technology is bad. I don't know if you really understand what you're doing. This is going to be the technology that they use to create inhibitor collars for mutant power.
You're forgiven, Alton. We got you. Yeah, I said that too.
Does that mean that Alton enjoyed Morbius?
We're gonna leave that man alone.
I kind of like Morbius though. I love vampires though, so that's my.
Nicole, we about to kick you out.
I like Craven.
I like that.
I like
Craven.
I like Craven.
Percy, you love Craven and thought this film was okay.
I like Craven.
I know.
You know what? You know why I like Craven? Because it was different. Because it was different.
Because it was different.
It was different.
Yes.
It was different because it was bad.
Then I guess that's why I liked it.
Actually, I kind of liked it too.
So you like bad stuff? What'd you say, Nicole?
I actually kind of liked it too.
Okay. So Uncle
You
Yo,
Bruce.
know,
Mayu's
I've
face
been
is
to a
killing me right
different
now.
film.
Well, the man was just looking at grown men's titties. So at this point, so
Oh
I mean, I
goodness.
love Amelia, but her opinion is invalid.
Oh
And
wow.
Invalid is just not, as strong as
Jesus,
others.
bread. Oh gosh,
I can be
guys.
easily swayed. Because
Hey, I was
Ned Parker
talking.
was looking real
Thank
grown,
you.
okay?
Hey,
He
look,
had been
look.
eating the gym and drinking his protein shakes, okay? That's all I'm
Thank
Okay,
saying
you.
about that.
okay.
I only found these.
I'm gonna say 4.5 bags out of 5.
I agree with that. I agree with
I'm gonna
that.
say four and a
I'm
half.
4.5 bags too. Because, but Ameyu, I will say this: the emotional weight of the film is what swayed me, past all the other ridiculousness that may have happened.
Yeah.
I thought that Zendaya, when she was like, "Yeah, I don't know you, I don't love you,"
Mm.
that was it. And then Spider-Man and Ned reconnecting, even though Ned didn't know who he was, and the friendship transcending through whatever spell
Right.
Doctor Strange did. I thought that was actually an
It gave me
emotional
the
moment.
feels. I loved
See,
it.
to me, I think he should have immediately gave her that letter, and then if she was gonna say, "I don't know you," she could have done that a long time ago and helped him get over it by the time that movie shows up.
Oh,
Had
so
he done
not
that early,
so 4 years ago when he wrote it, he should have.
right?
Now, but now, Rod, you're taking an hour and a half out of the movie if he did the right thing.
Hey, that's an hour and a half of supervillains.
Oh God.
Maybe too super
Not the
villainy. Okay, we gotta
villain.
still wait for Doomsday.
Not the villain.
Okay, so let's talk about the after credits scene. I thought it was stupid
Yeah, I agree.
and unnecessary.
It was like, hey, we got like $5 left in the budget. Drop something in here to let them know that we gonna be in Doomsday. Boom. That's what it came up
But
to.
that's not a Doomsday extra credit scene. That's a battle. That's a
Not
Secret
Doomsday,
Wars.
but I'm
Yeah, that was
saying like,
Secret Wars. That's what I thought. It was Secret Wars.
well,
That's what I'm like.
whichever one it
Right.
is, it ain't gonna be on Earth, and that's
We
what
got
the
a whole full like 4 or 5 movies before that extra credit scene is paid off.
Right.
And
So
probably
wait a
4 or 5
minute.
years.
So tell us, those of us who didn't see it, what the extra credit scene was.
Oh, spoiler! Yeah, fuck it. We spoil shit on this show.
Say that. Go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead.
the spider tracker that Ned creates at the end of the credits, the spider tracker is seen going off, and it says location found, referring to Spider-Man. And then
Right.
it says location not found, and the spider emblem is shown zooming off of Earth and somewhere in deep space, and then it says location found. And it's just like,
Wow.
who gives a fuck?
so he's
We
going
know
off
he's gonna be
planet.
on. We know he's gonna be in
Right.
Secret Wars. Who gives
I
a
was
fuck?
about to say, so I see what you're saying now, because yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff in between that.
Right, right. I
Yeah.
prefer just not to have an extra credit
Hey, we're not
scene at
doing
all.
that. We always have an extra credit scene.
Like,
That's
like
what I'm
I mean,
saying.
Marvel has
I'm
turned
gonna
us
start.
into little.
She done got
I'm gonna take
She
crazy
done
phrase
got
and call it
Pavloved
extra
on them.
credit.
She done got
I need
So
something
Pavloved
that's
on them.
gonna. I need something that's gonna be substantial though, not like that. Like,
right,
okay,
Like,
exactly.
like I said, the ending should have been more like Jean Grey meeting one of the X-Men or something, or she's walking up.
well, and then the thank you, Percy. Thank you for bringing that up because now that reminds me the
Tony, put
last scene
yourself on mute.
the the last scene they showed Jean Grey is her going on a bus up in the country.
Going to
And
California.
if you didn't know any better, you think, okay, well she's leaving, so maybe she's going somewhere. But if you kind of have an idea, you think she might be going to Xavier's mission, the
In
X-Men
Westchester, New
in
York.
Westchester.
I was about to say, yeah, isn't that in New York though?
It
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
So
but I
why
mean
would they
it's
send her
upstate.
to?
But
Yeah,
that's where she's.
That's where
I
That's
she's
I was
mean,
about
from.
to say, isn't
She
that
got
where she's
other
from?
stuff to
I
do.
thought
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
where
Okay.
she's
Wasn't
from.
that's where he finds? Because originally he finds her, right? I know that's how they remember. That's how they teased it in the old X-Men movies. That Xavier and Magneto went and got her.
Yeah.
Well,
well,
I don't
and
know
that's why
how it
Chris.
happened in the
Right.
in the
That's what I'm saying.
books.
Like in the comics, it's been retconned like 2 times, 2 or 3 times.
a
So
thousand times,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
it could be anyone. They could pick any one of the origins or make up their own, and it'll be just fine because everybody makes up their own shit when they start writing X-Men. That's why X-Men is so damn crazy with
The
their
randomness
history.
of it.
Yeah, because
So
everybody's like, "Oh, I'm writing it now. I'm gonna put my spin on it. Let me change this. Let me change years of history before that. And oh no, this is what really happened. Let me change all this shit beforehand. No, this is what really happened. You're gonna love this. No, I'm not actually. Leave it the way it is
Right.
and go
Well,
from there.
If you've been doing this damn comic for the past 30, 40 years, after a while, it's just like, shit, I ran out of ideas. Let me go back and change some shit.
Right.
So
Hey, Scott Summers has a brother. Oh, Alex Summers. Oh no, he has another brother
Who's in outer space?
who's in outer space, who's ultra powerful
Yeah.
and hates everybody. What a
Right.
so okay.
surprise.
So let me ask y'all a couple of quick questions. So first off, so Scott Summers never actually had a brother before. It was just him.
For a long time, it was just him.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, didn't know that.
And then they came up with Alex Summers, who's Havoc.
Right.
Yeah. And then it was
Now,
like, oh,
Alex was never a part of the original continuity
Alex
because
came afterward.
because
He came when Claremont took over. They created Alex Summers.
So okay, so my understanding is they were on a plane, and then the plane blew up or whatever, and then Scott got thrown out of the plane.
The
and
plane was destroyed by the Shi'ar because remember that's how his father, out of nowhere, Corsair, was abducted with his mom by
Now
the
that's a
Shi'ar.
retcon. I know.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, all right.
That's how he became
Apparently there was
Corsair.
another brother on that plane.
Right.
And Scott's
Yeah. Scott's stepmother's a furry. Exactly, Alton.
What kind of
God damn, I missed that.
I was about to
Yeah.
say first off, what's a furry? But okay.
The alien, the
Oh,
cat
okay.
alien, Hepzibah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's his mother?
That's his
Okay.
lover. That's Corsair's lover. So
Right, but I didn't know that was Scott's mother.
Stepmom.
Stepmom, I'm sorry.
No relation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the other question then that I have for you guys,
Okay.
especially the four of you, Tony and John and Rod and Percy and Emmanuel. I'm not leaving you out because I don't know how deep you go. I don't think you go as deep into the comic books, but
Don't.
I've been seeing some stuff where they're talking about the brother that was in the movie, teasing him as Mr. Sinister. Did y'all see that, or can you see that? The brother that was head of whatever that group is.
Damage control.
Damage control.
Damage control is I think they shitted on damage control in this movie and changed it into some crazy ass organization that's supposed to be kind of like a mix between Hydra and Shield, but because damage control was basically created simply to clean up and contain stuff that happened as a result of superhero battles.
Created by who?
McDuffie, by the way.
Created by Dwayne McDuffie. Rest in peace. Right?
Oh wow.
The great
Right.
Dwayne McDuffie.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what damage control was. Damage control didn't say, hey, let's come up with ways to control superpowers and contain people and imprison them. That's not what they were about.
Never starts off like that. But
and right, exactly. And the guy who the gentleman is playing, Nathaniel Essex, is Mr. Sinister's real name. So,
Okay. Well, there went
Yeah.
that tease. So okay, didn't realize that then.
right.
So all right, the brother.
But that doesn't mean. But look, that does because it's MCU stuff. So if they want to do that, they can do it. But everybody be pissed off, and they'll make money, and they don't care.
I was about to say, why would people be pissed off?
Well, first of all, Mr. Sinister is so old. It's before Scott's father.
Right.
And
Yeah, Essex is old as
he
hell.
has supposedly been messing with the genome of
Humans for years, yeah.
Yeah, with people's genome for years. So he's been messing with Scott's family. He's been messing with Jean's family for years. To help to create them as mutants.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's dope. Personally, that's
so making him, some kind of recent relative makes no sense whatsoever.
But based on what you
What a
got,
surprise, Tony.
y'all talking about the age, like you brought
I
up.
could have accepted if they had actually said that Gambit was one of the brothers, the way they were hinting about back in the day. That would have been acceptable. But some of the stuff that they're doing now makes no sense.
And Sabretooth was Wolverine's father.
Right.
Oh, so wait, so he's no longer his brother?
See?
Shit, nah.
My
Well,
point exactly.
that's like going back. It's like okay, now who was Nightcrawler's parentage? That thing has changed up at least 3 times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
most recent one is that it's Mystique is his mother slash father
Right.
because
Mystique
No,
impregnates
father.
Destiny, right?
yes,
Right.
Wait, what? What?
Are you serious?
Wait a minute. What?
you see now you
Impregnated
see.
who?
That
Wait,
doesn't.
they did that in the comic book?
Yeah,
Yes,
Wait, Mystique
Mystique
impregnated
is the
somebody.
father.
yes.
Mystique
No.
can
Oh
shapeshift.
wait.
So
Right, right. I
I
get
get
that.
her man
Oh,
that.
is
so she
impregnated.
didn't
Hello?
impregnate her. I thought he said she impregnated herself. I was like, hold the hell
No,
up, stop.
no, no,
Okay.
no,
Who's
no,
her
Oh
no.
my
father?
God! But it's not
Who
like
did
that's out
she
of the realm of
impregnate? I want to
possibility.
know.
What'd you
I
say,
mean,
Matthew?
Who did she impregnate?
A woman who calls herself Destiny, who's she's precognitive.
so Mystique isn't.
That's her
Oh,
lover.
okay.
Gotcha.
So
So I get that. I
Okay,
mean, yeah,
Mystique,
because
how
like
you
he said,
doing?
she can shapeshift and
right,
just
but
like
she's
she gets the
still.
powers, but she gets just like she gets the mutant powers that she uses that she turns into. You would assume if she turned into a man, she could spit him out. So
No, originally
I'm.
she didn't get the mutant powers.
I'm gonna
She
sit
got
Right.
in
the
my corner
Sure
shapeshift.
over
did.
here. Just,
oh,
this
that's
is
new too.
going.
Oh
This
well,
is,
okay.
this is shocking. Okay.
You know what? I think we've gone far enough down that rabbit hole.
She can be the man or the woman you want to be. You want.
Okay. Like that movie Splice.
So we have me and Amayu loved it, even though Amayu gave it a shitty score.
Sir.
Rod liked it too, and Percy just said fuck it.
And I will see it sooner or later. There's now a movie theater across the parking lot. So as soon as I get the shop set up, I will go see it.
What told you pick?
I would have scored it higher, but they had too many loose ends.
Mm.
Oh, what's
I
Lucy?
do
See,
hate
now I'm
that.
curious.
I do hate that.
The whole thing about Jean Grey, the fact that he's
Yep.
mutating, you don't understand why. You don't see how it's going to like where it leads to. You just know that he's wearing an inhibitor now to keep his spider part in check, his spider self in check.
Didn't
I
he
thought he took
destroy
it
it?
off. I thought he
Yeah.
took
He
it
took
off.
it and he took it off, and now he's gonna he's gonna figure it out.
Now
No,
he's
he's
more
gonna go to
powerful.
Professor. He's gonna go to Professor Xavier.
Wait,
Oh,
did
boy.
Spider-Man ever go to Professor Xavier before?
No,
Spider-Man goes to everybody
He trying
in
to
the
keep him
comics.
spreading that web. Okay.
because he did undergo a mutation
Steve.
Right.
where he ended up growing like extra sets of limbs.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that was the other part. They didn't talk about him becoming man
Right.
spider.
when Todd McFarlane was doing Spider Man, that's when he had the organic webbing.
Yeah.
It wasn't web shooting.
Percy, I saw something where they said that the concept was for him to become Man Spider, but because they still wanted this to be appealing to little kids, that they didn't want to go that far because they felt kids
Fuck
would.
those kids.
Yeah.
Oh, the other big
Right.
superhero film that came out this summer was Supergirl.
Just glossed over that.
Supergirl.
Nicole immediately laughed. Did we see Supergirl?
No, I didn't see it, but
We
I've
did.
heard too much about it.
Okay. So,
We did.
Amayu, what are your thoughts on Supergirl?
Okay, so first of all, I came in with very low expectations, and I think that's key.
That's the key.
Expectations, and then you get pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed
Don't
the
expect
movie.
shit.
I was expecting it to
Don't
be like
expect nothing.
trash just because of like all of the feedback that we had gotten thus far. But I thought
Hmm.
it was good. I mean, I would give it a solid 3.
A solid
Out of
3.
5.
Okay.
3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Recognize you said Spider-Man was 3.5.
Right. She
4.
said 3.7.
I said 3 and 3
You
quarters,
said
and I
4.
changed it to a 4.
You said
Okay.
to 4.
Jeez.
Change to 4. You changed
Yeah.
to 4.
Wow. But if it was
Okay.
just okay and you had such low expectations, well, okay, we're not gonna go into her rating system right now. But
Come
Yeah.
on, Rod.
You know, from what it was based on, I read what it was based on, and then I see the movie version of it, and I was somewhat disappointed. So I'm gonna say 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm at about 2. So for those of you who, did anybody else on the panel see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, Percy, what you think?
Eh,
Nice.
there you
Okay,
go.
so for those of you who didn't
Who
see
don't
it,
saw it? God
Supergirl,
damn.
Don't fall.
yeah,
Blew it out.
Supergirl is basically out in space,
All of your
and
base art belong
she's
to us.
under a red sun so she can get drunk because she suffers PTSD because she witnessed her planet exploding.
Okay.
And it goes over how she first got to Earth and Kal-El Superman discovered her, but it's also the main story is that a young girl's family is killed by some space pirate or whatever, and she comes to Supergirl looking for help. Supergirl initially says no, I don't want to, but then Supergirl gets caught up in it, and
Of
then
course,
Crypto gets shot or stabbed or whatever with some poison shit,
he was shot.
and
Yeah,
Supergirl then becomes emotionally invested, and then blah blah blah, super space fight. Lobo makes an appearance, and then it's over. And it was stupid. I give it 2 bags.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Should he have just stayed Aquaman and left Lobo alone based on what
no,
they
he
did?
should have
to
been
Superman?
Lobo from the beginning and never
Yeah.
been Aquaman.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He
I'll
was
take
made
him
to be
as
Lobo.
Aquaman or Lobo. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yes,
Okay.
he was
But
made for Lobo.
the problem is, I think I have James Gunn fatigue, to be honest.
Wow.
Because all of his superhero films are starting to run together. I'm tired of hearing surfer white boy music in the background.
It's not white boy music.
Well,
It's just
you
music.
better get used to it because that's all it's going to be playing for the next couple of years. Since we don't got no black characters, all disappearing.
We're gonna touch on that. Brigands, they say that word every sentence. You're right.
Right.
Altered. But yeah, it was just I too read because when I heard that they were adapting this movie from that comic, I read the comic. The comic is excellent.
It is.
I love that story. But they kind of just raped that story, took all the good bits and left took all the mediocre bits and left the really good bits in the comic because they wanted to exploit the fact that this is something and Superman cameos too. So this is an extension of Superman.
Okay.
It really wasn't. I wish I went in with the same expectations that May you had because I like James Gunn as a filmmaker, but now it's becoming this is like an episode of Peacemaker. This is like Superman was. It's the same.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yep. Creature Commandos. It's the same shit and different characters. And I'm getting a little tired of James Gunn. He needs to let somebody else. Even though somebody else wrote and directed this, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they did. It was a different director. He didn't direct it and he didn't write it.
Heard a rumor they're trying to pull him over to Marvel.
Who, James Gunn? To do what?
See, and he did his best work when he was at Marvel. That was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
Because he had
already at
because he had
Marvel?
oversight. What'd you say, May?
No, I was just saying. So wasn't he already at Marvel? So what? He's supposed to be.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they were. I think I said they're trying to bring him back. So
Why are you
Yeah.
doing that?
But he had his own
After
little
firing
corner.
him,
What did you say,
Right.
Tony?
After
I said
firing
they
him.
fired him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. But I think the difference between his Marvel work and his DC work is that in Marvel he had his own little corner of the MCU that he could play in. So all those films being connected, the fact that they sounded the same and looked the same was cool. Now that they put him over the entirety of the DCU, all of that shit's starting to look the same and all that shit's starting to sound the same. And that's not good for the universe as a whole. You want there to be different aspects for different characters. Maybe I'm wrong.
Nah, you do. But I mean, but to kind of back up a little bit, James Gunn was originally at Marvel, right? He did the Guardians of the Galaxy films. He did a great job with it, like you just said. Because they gave him that little corner of it. And there wasn't really a whole lot. Well, there's a whole lot he could have pulled from, but he had people over him like, hey, you can't go too far in this area, you can't go too far in this area. That's why those films ended up being really great. Then he was fired for a brief time from Marvel. Then he was brought back. He did the last Guardians film. Then he left Marvel and went to DC.
DC on his own, right?
And then DC gave him, hey, do Peacemaker, do the Suicide Squad, do Creature Commandos. And then that's where you see what you're talking about, John, where you see the similarities and everything's pretty much kind of the same thing. Because he has less, to me, it's because he has less oversight over on DC. And, there aren't people saying, hey, man,
I was
certain
about to
things
say,
you can't do, right?
Beta
So-
in DC, he's in charge. when
Yeah,
he had at least a boss at Marvel.
Kevin
Right.
Feige. Yeah,
Yeah.
who I'm beginning to wonder about myself right now. Because how is it that you can get Ghost Rider announced and you can't even freaking do Blade?
But you know what? So, John, are we going to talk about that
Yeah, we
stuff?
are.
Because I heard somebody mention that. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, we're gonna cuss Marvel out right quick. So after these messages, we'll be right back.
In a world full of newbies, 9 legends refuse to level up. Different ages, same obsession, one crew. Uncle John, the retro archivist. Uncle Percy, the pop culture pundit. Uncle DJ, music and gaming guru. Uncle Tony, the comic curator. Uncle Rod, sports and anime. Auntie Nicole, the horror mistress. Cozinha Mayu, movie aficionado. The production twins, super producers Mel and Roy. Grumpy Old Nerds. Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Central. On Urban Digital TV, YouTube, and Facebook.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
Do you own a business, have a service or product, apparel, entertainment, or food? Would you like to reach an educated client base that are loyal? Then the Urban Passport Business Directory is for you. The Urban Passport is your premier digital discount and media portal with the Urban Digital Television Networks and V108 radio properties embedded. Stay connected with the community with the latest news, entertainment, and HBCU sports and culture with the Black College Sports Network. Visit myjbn.com/passport to register your business and sign up for your free app before the August 24th release date. We are the premier digital national urban business directory, always free to the consumer. The Urban Passport, the evolution of the Green Book, and your digital passport to a world of savings.
Hey, we're back. Once again, we're the Grumpy Old Nerds. I'm Uncle John. We've got Cousin Mayu, Uncle Percy, Uncle Tony, Uncle Rod, and Auntie Nicole, along with super producer Uncle Roy.
Hey, before we get into this,
yeah, come on.
That commercial starts out with AI male voice number 3. And then when it gets to a Mayu, that dude turned into Antonio Banderas like a motherfucker.
Oh, gosh.
I was gonna leave that shit alone.
No, I can't leave that one alone, bro. No, that dude rolled some R's. I was like, yo, hold up. Where did that come from?
Oh man. Okay, so
yeah, the cousin of Mayu, that dude was like, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I missed this. So, a couple of weeks ago, one of the most famous, if not largest, Comic Cons happened, the San Diego Comic Con. And at San Diego Comic Con, we got the official announcement of the release of Black Panther 3, I guess in 2027, in which they announced that, I forgot this boy's name.
David Johnson.
David Johnson would be portraying T'Challa.
Junior.
We're right, Junior. And as if they didn't just cancel 7 or 8 different black-led projects starring black people, as if we're just going to say, you know what, they're giving us another T'Challa. Let's
Let's just
turnaround,
accept
and
it.
in the words of Uncle Percy, bend over. Um, yeah, there's been quite a discourse about Marvel, and in particular because they canceled the Blade film that was supposed to be happening for quite some time now. But it comes in front of a long line of black led characters. At one point, we were supposed to have an Armor Wars. First, it was a TV show, and then it was a movie starring
Don
Rhodey.
Cheadle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there was, so that's been canceled. Blade has been canceled. There have been a few others too. They're skipping my mind. So my personal opinion is I take it for what it's worth. This means I need to start supporting these black independent comics a lot more because we are never going to be portrayed the way we feel we should in by the big two, talking about DC and Marvel. Even though DC is coming out with, and Tony help me out, they've got a Vixen series coming out, they've got a Static series coming out. What's the third one? Steel. So yeah, and I don't know if that was originally intended or now they're just like, oh shit, black people don't like us anymore. Let's throw out some black characters. Um,
And they put black creators on the books.
yes, they did. Three black writers, three excellent black writers. So, oh, and we've got an episode of the Boondocks about to come on. So come on, somebody speak up on this. Are we giving up on them, or are we like, okay, we're gonna accept this for what it is?
Per Alton's comment, they also got rid of no season 2 for Ironheart and Wonder Man
Yes.
either.
And
Those
Wonder
are the other
Man,
two
which
that they
was
took away.
critically acclaimed and a success, and they just said, you know what? Nah, never mind.
Nah.
Yep.
Yeah. So they already got my money. so, so the truth of the matter is, I'm still going to watch.
I mean, a
Matter of
lot of
fact, I
these
think I'm
things
probably
is
going to
doing
binge
stuff.
watch some old Ironheart episodes as well as some Wonder Man, just to just to put those views out there. Um, but I mean, because they are the big two, they're not going to get left behind. And even if some support does go other places, they're still going to be there and they're still going to do their thing. So, I mean, I am looking forward to is it a Blood and Bone that coming out?
Dude, there's a whole story behind that too.
Oh, like a bad one?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next week.
Oh, well,
I
anyway,
know. I know.
good luck.
We can't have shit.
I mean, it's the same old story with most of these movie houses. I mean, look what they did to your boy Finn in Star Wars. You know, he got relegated. Everybody thought he was going to be like the main event, and he ended up getting relegated to a sidekick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And just
But
it's
we're at
this,
2026 at this point.
and
Should
you
we
would
still
think
be
it would be
looking to
different.
them to
People
put us
forget
in the
late,
light that we
so
respect and want, or should we just go ahead and say, you know what, let's support the people who we there have been creators on this show who have comic books out. Like, are we still looking when I go to DC or Marvel, I'm not expecting Fight the Power. I'm not expecting none of that shit. I'm just looking to be entertained by stories and characters
Yeah.
that I'm familiar with. I'm
same.
not going to make a big deal about Marvel and DC. That's what the independent creators are for. That's why I look for Bitterroot, or that's why I look for Scion, or that's why I look for these black creators who will put, oh shit, I got the Black Power Fish from Tony. That's why we have these black creators who are actually creating, but they need to be supported. Go ahead, Tony.
All right. Here's the problem.
Oh shit.
We do not have the generational wealth. Okay. Even if you take our sports athletes and you take our media people like Oprah, we do not we still do not have the money that's necessary to really get out there and support and make these projects happen. You know, a lot of times and stuff, you're having to get, like 5 famous people together, to support like an indie project.
Yep.
You know, like I said, we don't have the money. We need to still work on maintaining and having our own wealth. Then we can produce our own projects at the same levels that the big studios do. So I don't think it's even a situation of stuff. It's like, we should support our own. Yes, we support our own, but we still need to have a base of finances to get these projects done. And we need to have projects that are good enough that maybe we can get a few, millionaires and a couple of billionaires like, Oprah or, Magic Johnson, to back some projects. But the main thing always comes down to money. That's why I was one of the people that was completely against the whole idea of doing a boycott against DC. And I'm not saying this as a retailer, but the problem is that if you do a boycott and they don't see a drastic change in their bottom line, that's only going to convince them they don't need you anyway.
Period.
But Tony, I gotta ask, after the boycott, we've now got 3 black-led series. Was that a result of the boycott, or was that something that was already in the pipeline?
Well, like I said, they heard what people were talking about, and like I said, it was the threat of a boycott and, socially everybody getting out there and talking about what they wanted, and that's what made it happen. But like I said, if the boycott had went through and it had failed, we wouldn't have gotten a Vixen and a Static and, and what is his name? Ironside's, Steel series.
He said
Ironside.
How old are you, man? I remember that TV show. So okay, but I hear what you're saying, Tony. But it sounds like the threat of the boycott is what made them take action. So now I'm thinking, well, shit, maybe we need to boycott Marvel and Disney Plus, or at least put the threat out there. So then we'll get these TV series back, or we'll get a Blade movie, or we'll get, even though Wesley Snipes is the only Blade in the ever be never Blade.
Oh, trust me, like I said, if everybody all of a sudden canceled their Disney subscriptions, that I think would take notice. Subscriptions for TV are bigger money than any money going to any of the comic book companies.
You know what? But also, no, because DC comic sales wise has overtaken Marvel at this point, right?
Only because of the Absolute Universe.
Okay. Maybe because DC is coming in a close second behind Marvel, they said we can't even afford the threat of this, and we just said, fuck it, let's give them 3 series. That'll only probably last 6 to 12 issues anyway.
If they're selling, they will last. So it's another one of those situations. The community has said that we want these characters, we want these series, and we want them to be ongoing. We're going to have to get out there with our pockets and show, that we actually mean what we say. We got to talk with our pocket, not with just our mouths or with our
basically
keypads.
You can't disregard loyalty to characters either. No, that's very true. Nisa one. So basically what you're saying, Tony, is I need to put in my damn pull list to you and have those 3 comics on it.
Of course. And I'm assuming you've already ordered that special, New Titans number 38.
I haven't yet. No, I have not. But I ain't paying $50 for no damn variant cover either.
No, you're gonna pay 30. If you paying 50, Tony's ripping you off.
Oh, there's some retailers that wanted to have it at 50.
Yeah, I know. I believe
I actually got in trouble with some of the retailers for voicing my opinion about the price of the book. So we kind of gotta leave that alone, so I don't get in any more trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it at 30, brother.
You want to go ahead and get the book, so when Sanford Green comes by Challenges Games and Comics, you will be able to get it signed.
Yeah, I ain't spending $30 on no damn book.
When is he doing that?
To get it signed by Sanford Green at Challenges Games and Comics.
When is he going to be there, Tom?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
you
so
know what? Tony comes on
when
here
you don't
and
find out, when you don't find out,
I don't know.
when he's not coming,
what you talking about, Bo?
don't let me know.
Make sure it doesn't come out.
Please make sure you don't let me know, so I don't get it signed.
Okay.
Okay. We spent a lot of time on X-Men and then 5 minutes on Supergirl, and then we've discussed Marvel and DC's lack of caring about us. Oh, there was something else I wanted to ask you in particular, Tony, about. So, Tony, your new store. Tell us something. What's it? How's it been going so far? Are you enjoying your new spot?
Uh, I
Not
just like
me.
to say that we are getting it together as much as we can. Um, Out of 30 years of being in business, this is the first time I've had to downsize.
Hmm.
So I need the community's support. I'm basically going half the size down and twice as much for rent.
Oh
Mm.
wow, wow.
Damn.
In what world is
Okay.
that fair?
None.
Mm.
But
Not
who
this
said
one.
the world is fair?
Not this one.
You know,
Man.
Right.
I was like, world is like, somebody telling you got to get out in 30 days. Fair.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Hmm.
No, that was fucked up. That's what that was. Okay.
So, I'm doing what I can do to survive.
Egregious.
Are there any special events or anything going on at your shop that we can support?
Well, for those of you who play Magic the Gathering, this weekend is the pre-release weekend for the
Hey,
new
you know
Hobbit.
what? I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh shit.
So if you're all into that Lord of the Rings set, which a lot of people were, come on back now for that Hobbit set. We got you this weekend.
Realize we talked about this game and we have not told people what it is.
What, Magic the Gathering?
Magic the Gathering.
Have at
I
it.
want to learn how to play it so I can like
You mean
know.
Magic the Gathering, the game that's been in existence since the
Here
60s?
we
It was
go.
the original collectible card game before Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And we've never
Yes, that
talked
one.
about it.
Hate to say
Yes.
it,
The
I
one
did
that's never
not.
had a TV show, never had a movie, and still the
I
most
didn't
popular
know.
card game in the world.
Yes, that one. That
Okay.
Is
exact
that is
one.
this also the same one that they were playing in the comic shop?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay,
So for those who do not know,
tell me.
it's a card game. It's a collectible card game, and each one of your cards do different things. The idea is to debilitate the other opponent. You get 20 hit points. Take 20 points away from you, you win. Cards do different things, and in order to do those things with your cards, you need to get like what's fuel. It's like almost like fuel, and those are lands, LANDS. So certain lands fuel certain cards and abilities, and so that's where the strategy comes into play because there are various different things that cards can do to either strengthen yourself or debilitate your opponent, and they have different themes, different cards based on different themes. That's why Tony was talking about the Lord of the Rings set. So that's based on the property of the Lord of the Rings. So they have characters and objects and places from that set of novels. And they have a Marvel one, which is based on all the Marvel stuff. So they have a lot of licenses. And so they've been doing a lot of different card sets and different things like video games, comics, what have you. So that's why it's pretty cool.
And
Hey
coming up in the
Tony.
future, they're going to be doing a Star Trek version, and they're
Oh
also going to
shit.
be doing an Afro-centric version. So they're going to
You,
be going to a lot of different worlds.
you said an Afrocentric?
Afrocentric. So
Yeah,
explain to me what the hell that is.
Afro-centric. What was that?
Say it again. What Afrocentric? So it's just gonna be a bunch of black people, or are there black characters?
There's going to be a whole bunch of black people and black characters.
Okay. Thank you.
Hmm?
All
Just in
right.
time for Black History Month.
Exactly.
Well, technically, it's going to
Oh.
be next October. So it's not going to be anywhere near Black History Month.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just in time. Just in time for Halloween because black people are scary. All right. Well,
Damn.
we've now we've been gone so long. The time has run past us. It's almost time to walk out the door. Hey Tony, you got anything for us before we go?
Like I said, yeah, you get a chance, come by Challenges Games and Comics or shop on our website this week because hey, this move has made me deficient in income. So I need the support. So get online or come on down to the shop
Yeah.
and help me
We
pay
got
some
you, Tony.
bills.
We got you, Tony. Amayu, what you got for us?
Okay, so I'm still waiting on the Love Island reunion, which I thought it was at the beginning of August. Apparently, it's not till the end of August. So for my entertainment since then, I've been watching Married at First Sight, and it's been quite a hoot. So feel free to join me on Married at First Sight if you want to talk about love and relationships.
Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. Uncle Percy, what you got?
Yeah, I've been watching Love at First Sight and Married in 60 Days and fuck that shit. That shit is the most ridiculous shit I've ever saw. Who came up with all this crap? Who came up with all this crap? My wife watched that stuff. I can't. How you gonna sit up here, bring a brother from the other side of the world to come over here? You're in the most hit town, and he's just supposed to accept it. It's the most ridiculous shit I've seen in quite a while.
Percy,
Anyway,
all you need to know is that it was created during the writer's strike.
this don't make no damn sense.
Percy, I
I'm
sincerely
done.
agree with you.
I'm done.
Auntie Nicole, what you got?
If you are indeed a lover of spooky things, both young and old, Boris Karloff has a series on YouTube called Thriller, and it is fantastic. Yes.
I remember that show.
Yes. And so if you get a chance, watch a couple of old episodes. You get a lot of our actors today when they were young, like what's your boy from Star Trek?
William Shatner.
Yeah, a lot of people. You got even they even had an episode with your girl from Gilligan's Island, Mrs. Howell, when she was younger. I was so surprised. But anyway,
Damn.
enjoy yourself.
Right.
She was old on Gilligan's Island.
She was. She
Oh
was.
my gosh. But it's great. You
And
like
that's coming
it.
from an old motherfucker. Okay,
There
thank
you go.
you. Uncle Rob, what you got?
I'm glad to be back, y'all.
Welcome back.
When are we gonna get some anime stuff from you, man?
Next
I'm
week.
hear you talk some anime.
Next week.
All right,
Nice.
I've been watching a whole lot of Crunchyroll.
I have to, and I need you to, point me to what I need to be watching.
I got you.
Cotton candy, sweet.
Okay.
Gold. Let me see.
I try to
that
watch
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, but my wife monitors my computer usage. All right, well, next week we've got an anime report from Uncle Rod, and we have special guest author Glenn Paris will be joining us.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so for Uncle Tony, cousin of Mayu, Uncle Percy, Auntie Nicole, and Uncle Rod, I'm Uncle John, and super producer Roy. I'm Uncle John. Thank you for joining us. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but we are happy that you came back. And we will talk to you next week. Night, night.
In a world full of newbies, 9 legends refuse to level up. Different ages, same obsession, one crew. Uncle John, the retro archivist. Uncle Percy, the pop culture pundit. Uncle DJ, music and gaming guru. Uncle Tony, the comic curator. Uncle Rod, sports and anime. Auntie Nicole, the horror mistress. Cousin Mayu, movie aficionado. The production twins, super producers Mel and Roy. Grumpy Old Nerds. Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Central.